So I remember once upon a time growing up as a kid, my parents would say, if you ever got in trouble, find a policeman, because they were there to serve and protect. But it seems today that that narrative is gone. It's more about intimidation and bullying. And in this episode, I'm going to share with you an incident that happened this weekend that I don't think you're going to believe.
Go where you want to go, do what you want to do, be who you want to be, in freedom and joy.
Hey, it's Michael Creasy here with druthers.net. And if you haven't subscribed, please head over to the website, sign up, and subscribe to our humble little newspaper here. No advertising in it whatsoever. And you're going to find what mainstream media doesn't cover in our little paper here. And so to get started here, I've got my friend here, Dylan.
Yep, my name's Dylan Basilicus. I'm from Collingwood, Ontario, and I'm a 22-year-old man just looking for a little bit of freedom, I guess, right?
And I think freedom is the thing. This weekend I had the opportunity of being in Collingwood, Ontario. Dylan had a bit of a rally going on, freedom rally, and wonderful people. Everybody was well behaved. This wasn't Black Lives Matter, so nothing to be broken or vandalized, just happy people coming out and flexing their freedom muscle. And you had probably, what, 30 people, give or take?
I'd say closer to 75.
75, okay,
yeah,
jumping.
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay, and then so during this protest, everybody's kind of, holding up their signs, cars are honking in support.
Yep, we had a church from Owen Sound come, or
Cool.
some people from a church in Owen Sound, so a lot of people had signs.
Yeah.
Church is essential, things like that. It was just nothing other than a peaceful protest.
So peaceful, and part of the protest is ultimately you guys met, kind of like, I guess up front of the liquor store and the pharmacy, and then you took it on the road. You actually went for a stroll down Main Street.
On the sidewalk.
Okay.
No obstructing traffic, nothing. Everything was lawful and legal.
So perfectly peaceful, but were you wearing masks?
No, we were not.
Okay, so that's part of the freedom.
We were outside, and a lot of us do have mask exemptions, right? And that's why they were standing there and to show that there is people out there with mask exemptions, and I think a lot of them don't necessarily want to wear a mask anyways, especially if you're outside.
Yeah.
I think that's a little bit of a ridiculous request.
So again, the overarching theme here, this was a freedom rally, correct?
Yeah, we were a part of the Canada United Freedom
So it's
Rally
not anti-mask, anti-anything.
No.
I guess if I were to sum it up, this whole anti-narrative that people are pushing, it's not about anti, it's just about making an informed decision for yourself.
I think it's a kind of a derogatory way to kind of dismiss what we are as not freedom. We're basically pro-choice, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to wear a mask, you can wear a mask. If you want to stay inside, stay inside.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to get this vaccine, by all means get the vaccine, but please don't try to force it on the rest of us.
So you do the walk, you come back, everything's peaceful, everybody kind of disperses, they go their own way. This is where it gets interesting. Now you're heading back to your car. What happens next?
Before that, there's about 10 of us just kind of hanging out and talking. All kind of trickled away. Just conversating, right? Something that we're not allowed to do, right, in today's Ontario. And as we were standing there talking, I saw an undercover cruiser drive by with 2 police in the back driving, and my car was parked behind the building we were standing in front of. So I kind of was like, okay, I think when I turn this corner, I'm gonna have a ticket waiting for me. And lo and behold, when I turn the corner, I see 4 girls talking to. There's 4 OPP cruisers back there, 1 in front of my car, kind of blocking me off, and then 3 other in the parking lot. So I pull up my phone, and I'm thinking that these girls are getting a ticket because they attended the Freedom Rally as well. As I start walking over there, pull up my phone, start recording, the officer kind of stops what he's doing, and he goes to the back of his car, and he pulls out this, and he goes, "Dylan, I got something for you."
Well, hold time out. So he actually knows your name already?
Yes.
Oh, okay, keep going.
And he hands me the ticket. I kind of accepted it. I took it on the shoulder. I said, "Thank you. I'll see you in court." And then I'm standing there and I see a man that I saw at our protest. And he's got his jacket open now with his nice little blue mask on, and I see a little silver badge there on his hip. And I'm pretty sure I introduced myself to that man in the rally. And turns out he was an undercover police officer.
Okay, so let's rewind this for a second. So you've got the rally going on, perfectly peaceful.
Yep, nothing happened.
And we've got an undercover narc, because something serious could happen, like there's a drug deal going down, or heaven forbid, prostitution, or maybe somebody expresses a free thought, maybe.
Yeah, that would be a crime. Yeah. And when we were doing our march too, there was an OPP car on every single corner that we passed.
So you got. I guess the question is, in terms of manpower, I'm wondering, A, if this is the regular beat that they're doing, or is this overtime that they brought in extra constables? And they've got all these policemen circling around for peaceful protesters. And, you know, I made light of Black Lives Matter because I remember when they had the parade in Toronto, I guess it was Ottawa, I'm thinking the Prime Minister took a knee, Chief of Police took a knee, and that's okay. But peaceful protesters in Collingwood require that an undercover OPP goes there. I mean, this is just criminal to me. Not what you guys are doing, but the fact that we're now spying on one another. We're actually paying our police. Remember the caption is serve and protect, are now actually spying on us. Like, how sad is that?
Yeah, and the irony of with the Black Lives Matter, there was a Black Lives Matter protest in June of last year in Collingwood with the full support of the mayor.
Gosh, okay.
Yeah, so
you guys, let's jump back into, so you get your ticket, which basically now is a badge of honor.
And yeah, badge of honor.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of proud to have it now. I joined the club with all the other freedom fighters in Canada, right? So it's what it is.
Are you going to pay it?
Absolutely not.
Okay, I just want to make sure, all right.
It's going to be signed not guilty, and I already told the officer when he was giving it to me that I look forward to seeing him in court.
Awesome. Anything you want to add before we wrap this up?
That also, the ticket was pre-written. The whole ticket was written in pencil, except for the time at the top and the signature at the bottom.
I thought you were going to say it was written in crayon. That would be more appropriate
well,
for these goons. But all right, hey, keep doing the good fight, you know, man, because it's people like you that are shedding light on this narrative, and it just is unconstitutional what's happening here. We do have the right to get together, to gather, despite what the emergency order may say. We've got the right to pray, to worship, and all this is being taken away. So the big question, and I see it on social media all the time, when will this end? When will this end? You know what the simple answer? It will end when we all say it's enough. Michael Creasy here with Druthers News. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it, share it, and comment below, and look forward to future episodes. And Dylan, thanks again for coming out, my friend.
Thank you.
Big handshake. You're my hero.
Yeah, thank you.
Take care.
Go where you wanna go, do what you wanna do, be who you wanna be, in freedom and joy, in freedom.